Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I am Alex, we are investing, and today we are going to be looking at something that I am super excited to talk about. And it's really the most crucial thing that you need to know as an investor, and that is how to buy and or sell shares of a company. So we're going to be taking a look at market orders. We're going to be taking a look at limit orders, and we're just going to be breaking down how you can buy and sell stocks, what is the best way for what you're looking for, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So as you can see here, we are on my brokerage account. This is QuesTrade. This is just one of the brokerage accounts that I use. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I like it. It's good to use. Once you log into your brokerage account, you will likely be taken to a section that looks more like an account section. All the brokerage accounts are fairly similar, but what you're going to want to be in is your trading section, where you can purchase shares. So you go to your trading section, and you arrive at something that will look likely like this. And then once you're here, and once you have a company in mind that you really like, that you have done your due diligence on, that you think has solid growth prospects, that you think is fairly valued at the current time, then what you're going to want to do is come over here and click on a little button. I'm not entirely sure what it will look like on your brokerage account, but it will likely say buy or sell, buy and sell, buy slash sell, one of those options. And you're going to come over and you're going to click on it. And this little side pop-up window will come up, and that there's SCK here for stock and OPT here for options. So you could click on options if you wanted to trade options, but for the sake of this video, we are going to stick with stocks only. So for the sake of this video, let's say that we have decided Apple is our company. Apple is the company that we're looking at. We checked them out. We did our due diligence, as I said. We think that they're great. They're a great company, and we're ready to dive in. We're ready to invest, become a part owner of Apple. So what we're going to do here is, if it wasn't down there in the little list, you would come up and type in Apple. There it is, Apple Inc., trading on the NASDAQ. You would click on that. And now this brings up a little bit of information about Apple AAPL. That's their ticker symbol. This is their price as of 15 minutes ago. You can click on the little refresh button and see now it changed a little bit. So right now, an Apple share, one share of Apple is trading for $129.65 per share. So that's relatively expensive. But let's say that we had the money for it, and we were just ready to go. We love Apple and we want to get in as soon as possible right now. And let's say we want 10 shares. We want 10 shares of Apple and we want them now. We don't want to play around. We just want them at the best price that we can possibly get them at right now. So if that was the case, you would come over to your order type. And if you click on this, you see the long list of options that you have. But if you just want it right now, then your best option is going to be a market order. And what a market order is that as soon as you specify the company or the stock that you want and the amount of shares that you want, if you do a market order and you come down here and you press buy, it's going to give you the price right now that you can buy it at. So a market order is for someone who doesn't care about the little price fluctuations up and down before they buy the stock. They just want it now, and they want it at the best price that they can get it at. So as you can see, when we were looking at Apple just a second ago, it was at $129.65. But as you can see over here, now if I wanted to buy 10 shares of Apple, it would cost me $129.66. So for each share that I'm buying, I'm paying another cent. So obviously it's not like a huge shift up or down. You're paying 10 cents extra, so it's not a ridiculous amount, but the market order is for someone who just wants to buy the company right now. But of course, that is not everyone. Some people, you might not have enough money to cover all that, all the little fluctuations, or you might just not feel comfortable spending $129.65 for Apple at this moment. If that were the case, what you would want to do is come down to the market order, the order type, excuse me, and you would click on the list, and then you would select a limit order. So what a limit order is it gives you the option to tell your brokerage how many shares of a company you want, but also at what price you want them at. So you can specify exactly how much of the company or how much you want to pay to get each share. So instead of paying the $129.66 approximately, you could say, I want 10 shares of Apple because I love the company, but I only want to buy them if it's going to cost, let's say, $128. So now we're going to be shaving off about $1.60 is what we want. And that is a limit order. So if we were to press buy, then what we're saying is as soon as Apple, if it happens to drop down to $128, if Apple drops down, then we want to buy it here. 10 shares at $128 for $1,280 in total cost. That is a limit order. You're saying, I want the company, but I only want it at this price. And the duration, you can change the duration, but most of the time you'll go with the day. And basically what that's saying is if you if Apple does not fall down to the price that you specify, so say Apple rises in price and it goes to 130, it never reaches 128 by the end of the day, then your order will cancel and it will not fill, and the next trading day you can come back in and try it again. But the duration of the day means that if it doesn't fall or rise to the price that you specify, then you're out of luck and it's going to cancel. And of course, both market and limit orders are the same if you're trying to sell the stock. So here, if we had 10 shares of Apple and we just wanted to sell them, get rid of them, whatever price people were willing to pay, we could press sell. And same thing here, if we had 10 shares of Apple and we wanted to get rid of them, but people weren't willing to pay enough yet, then we could set a limit sell order. And pretty much then we could say, it's at 129 right now. I want someone to pay 132. And then I could say sell. And it would only sell my shares once the price rose the $2.50 that I wanted to. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was a video discussing market orders, limit orders, and how you can start buying and selling stocks on your own. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I, of course, am Alex, and we are investing. Have a great day.